Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hidden Collections. Today, we have another Tuxedo Time. This is the only box that they've ever sent me from SGC with cards in it, and I keep reusing it for the videos I like take out of this, put in here. So got 5 cards from SGC, and I have an extra bonus graded card in here because it was one that, if you do remember, I mentioned it. It's from a different company. Sorry, one CGC card on top. So it was the one card I was waiting for. It was my error card, and they sent it differently. So we'll get right into that. It's this side. Oh yeah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter because it's subgrade, so it makes it harder to cover. So I'm just going to show it. So it was my reverse holo Grookey. I don't know if anybody remembered that I opened this card like a year ago, something like that. Maybe longer. 2020, 2021, 2022, way longer when Sword and Shield came out. And it's actually right there. The error somehow in the drying process or something, it just got smeared off. So you can see the reverse holo foil, then they print over, something happened, and it just lost it. So they actually graded, surprisingly that the surface would be the problem. We got an 8.5. I think they said it's an error, and they graded the card how it should have been just graded out of that. Because there's nothing else wrong. I mean, there might be a little white mark there and stuff. But it's an error here, and then on the back, it says insufficient ink. So, but yeah, that was the other card that was supposed to be with my other return. And my computer's making a bunch of noise. So you probably heard some boo-boo. But let's get into the SGC return now. This side. Yes, this side. So I think I sent off... It was just 5 cards. I sent these off because I'm like, I was mailing something else at the day. And I'm like, I should just send 5 cards. Let's see what happens. So these are all newer cards. I think I was just testing them out to see how it is. I've gotten some back. I'm like, okay. So we got a 9.5 on the Phalanx V. So... it's probably some centering on it. Try to send the best off. There's probably maybe some surface or some edging. There's a white thing inside of it. There's something inside of it. I don't know what that is. But yeah, I was just like, I'll send these off. I was thinking about sending an order to a different company, a large one. I think these were part of it, and I decided to nix that. I'm like, no, because it was just going to take just as long. And with SGC, their turnaround times. And I wanted to try out some more modern cards with them to see how we would go. We got Toxtricity V Full Art, 9.5. Okay. This is what I'm expecting. A lot of, like, this one's center has more centering. I can see it at the bottom. So, it looks like, I think there's just the black part of it. Like, it looks like there's something here, but I'm not sure. So yeah, I think I was just trying out some of these, and I think some of them I'm going to put in for mystery boxes and stuff. Like when I go to the shows, was a big part of this. Was trying to get some more cards in to see if I can. We got Salamence V, Gem Mint 10. There we go. It's a good one. And I did buy all these cards. I did buy from my local card shop. And so I think center is a little bit off on the back a little bit, but most companies worry about the front. So that's where it probably didn't get the pristine, was because it was slightly off on the back. Everything else is good. So I bought all these cards. So these are cards that were open, traded in, and stuff. So it's like, were they putting sleeves the whole time? Or if not, this. I really enjoy the full art cards from Sword and Shield. I think they're... Sun and Moon was cool, but having the solid color background with different texture patterns, but this actually having like, it's like grass and like wave or something. Here we got Centiskorch, Gem Mint 10. So another 10. It's probably some sort of maybe light surface scratching that you can't see with the naked eye. Like if you look at it and you're like, is it anything? You probably won't see it. That's usually what gives it the 10 grade without the gold label. Is that it's just something there. There is something wrong, but they're like not taking away the 10 because it's probably something you can't just see physically. If you can see it, it lose more. And then the last card for this one is the EV VMAX from the trainer box, 9.5. I feel like I've seen multiple of these, and it's all centering issues. Like, I'm surprised at this. It's like cut crooked. It's crooked in there. Not they put it in crooked, but if you look here, it's thick to thin, thick to thin. So the cards, so like the Pokemon is like that. So that's probably where it got the 9.5 on the centering. The centering's probably like 9. Everything else was 9.5 or higher on the card. So it's probably like a Gem-Mint minus. So one subgrade's a 9 because it only go up a half a subgrade as most companies. But that was just my small return. Probably getting more in. Trying to send off smaller orders or some a little bit bigger ones to keep those graded cards flowing. So this will just get put out sometime, because I got like several return videos ahead of this one that I'm trying to put out, one a week if I can on Saturdays, just to have spread those ones out instead of just all returns and no openings. But if you did enjoy this video, please do hit that like button. If you are enjoying what's happening on the channel, please do hit that subscribe button. Like always, let's try that again. Like always, have a nice day. See you later.